Egypt bombshell, how alien life form 13,000 years old was found in an Egyptian tomb. Well, I just saw the Russian Roswell shock video showing KGB discovering mummified alien body in Egypt. It's about a 6-minute video. It seems to be very old, I guess around 1950s, 1960s. And it shows some people dressed in uniforms, another man with Egyptian garb, Caleb, and they're opening up what seems to be a sarcophagus. It's not too big, it's pretty low, and when they open it up, a lot of steam and smoke comes up. It's a black and white video, and the people there are choking on the smoke that comes up, and they have to leave the room. And there's people with hazmat suits coming into this chamber with something that looks like Geiger counters, and they show us a type of a body that's wrapped in something that looks like gauze or tissue paper, and we can't make heads or tails of what it is. Is it a plastic mummy? Is it a mannequin? Well, we don't know if it's a human or an alien in any case, or that it's 13,000 years old. But let me go on to refer to what the article from December 30th, 2018 says. It's published on Express UK and other sites. This one is by Matthew Kirkham, and he's referring to the shocking video showing the Russian KGB agents finding this 13,000-year-old mummy in an ancient Egyptian tomb. This video that has recently emerged has been long suspected by conspirators that aliens from thousands of years ago played a massive role in the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. Amazon Prime's The Secret KGB Files claim that an alien life form was discovered during a research mission by members of the KGB. The documentary was released in 2001. It shows an interview with Dr. Viktor Ivanovich, a former science advisor to the Kremlin, who says he has gained access to the files of a KGB mission project called ISIS. This project was targeted at discovering Egyptian artifacts and knowledge that may have military applications. It was a project that was one of the several covert research missions that the KGB was conducting during that time. Well, I, for one, don't know how they got the license and the approval from the Egyptian Department of Antiquities. And we know that Zahi Hawass was very involved in that, and he was always there when something new was being discovered and opened up. And he wasn't in this case, but nobody seems to have been from the Department of Egyptian Antiquities. But anyway, Dr. Ivanovich chronicles the mission and the shocking discovery in his book Project ISIS, the KGB discovery of the tomb of the visitor, meaning alien. And his documentary shows an exclusive clip that has allegedly never been seen before outside the top secret facilities of the KGB. I'll leave a link below so you can see that 6-minute video. And to me, it looks all doctored up, but you'll see it for yourself. And it's claimed that this video was obtained by an unnamed source who claims to have obtained the clip through the Russian mafia from secret KGB archives. According to Ivanovich, the footage reveals the most important discovery in the history of mankind. Well, I, for one, don't see anything important about it. It could be staged anywhere, but anyway, you'll see for yourself. Russian scientists, together with military experts in radioactivity and chemical warfare, discovered the tomb in Egypt in 1961. Ivanovich explains that what they found inside the tomb in the sarcophagus were the remains of an alien creature who died in Egypt about 10,000 years BC. And there was also in the movie, in the clip, you'll see a man and a woman entering. I don't know who they were. They looked Asian to me, but why were they there? Were they just casual tourists or VIP tourists? I have no idea why they were there. Anyway, Ivanovich added the presence of this creature and the design of the pyramids and the whole pool of historical and scientific evidence shows that this particular visitation took place around 11,000 years BC. Well, in one of my previous videos concerning the ancient pharaohs of Egypt, yeah, those were from the Tulli Papyrus. Those deciphered writings claimed that in the ancient times of the ancient pharaohs of Egypt, they were witnesses to a UFO, a cluster, a swarm of UFOs hovering for days over the Giza pyramids, and they were creatures that were not of this earth. They were not humans, they were space aliens, in other words, and that was, of course, written by the pharaohs as a testament to the fact that aliens were visiting Earth, and they were also overlords over humans. So that's an important thing on the Tulli Papyrus. If you want, I have videos on that. Ivanovich added, in this case, the presence of this creature and the design of the pyramids and the whole pool of historic and scientific evidence shows that this particular visitation took place about 11,000 BC. We're talking about almost, I guess you could say, antediluvian, pre-flood, Genesis flood era. It's reportedly shot in the Giza Plateau during an operation which was codenamed Operation ISIS in relation to the goddess Isis of Egypt. Ivanovich added, Operation ISIS was used to secure alien documents and technology which were stored at a secret tomb in the Giza Plateau in hopes to use it for military purposes, and there's no doubt that a small group of Russian scientists with military experts have discovered the tomb in Egypt in 1961, he says. Both in the documents, it's never been revealed exactly what was found inside the sarcophagus. Only sources with the highest ranks of the KGB know, he says, that we have found the remains of an alien creature that died in Egypt 10,000 years before Christ. The ancient alien myth suggests that civilizations such as the Egyptians and Incas were visited by advanced beings from other planets who helped them build the impressive pyramids of the Giza Plateau. These are the impressive things that we see in the Giza area and other monuments that we see today. Now, I'll leave a link below for you for this, plus the video, and I'll also leave a link to the Tulli Papyrus videos, which are actually the ancient eyewitness account from the ancient pharaohs of Egypt that tell of their fright, their I don't know what would you call it, intimidation by the visitation of these overlord aliens that were coming in their advanced technology spaceships and doing what they were doing and instructing the people of the area what to do and what not to do. And basically, I guess even the Pharaoh felt that he was enslaved to these alien beings, these ETs, and their extraterrestrial technology and UFOs. So that's interesting for you, if you're interested in that, to see what the Tulli Papyrus recently found says concerning that. So I'll leave a link below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because We help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.